Don't erase from me. Woo. Put your pretty ass chopsticks together. Toss it real nice for me, toss it real nice for me. Yeah, I'm trying to hit that slide to your butt in the morning. Why? I need a brand new grip in. Your hot hands, you never gon' believe me. Let's get all wet and steamy. Ooh, just logged in. World so lit. Big titty avatars in my orbit. Bar full of credits. Frakes and aesthetics. It's gon' get weird tonight, so no screenshots, no. Pretty motherfucker with some long stockings on. I'm about to buy this whole damn hotel for fun. I'm about to buy this whole damn motel for come on, 777, let's go. Ooh-wee. Yes, Lord. Don't grudge the money, baby. Don't grudge the money, baby. Oh. Side for meals for me. Wi-Fi hotspot, sushi stack. Chef, where you at? Plate it for me. Chef, where you at? Where you at? Ooh, give me the spice, give me the steam, give me that flavor. Turn up the dream. Why? I can see the noodles swaying. I got bills to pay, but bills can wait. Ah, fuck it, we feastin'. Take off those panties. Slide it to the side, jump up on it. We ride, stacks on stacks, snacks on snacks. Moonwalk through the lobby with a Big Mac. Ow, yes, I'm faded, ayy, fast food jaded. With the man in the mirror saying, go get that paper. Get it, beat it, scream. Moonwalk back to the room. Pretty motherfucker with some load to run. I'm about to buy this whole damn hotel for fun. I'm about to buy this whole damn motel for come on, 777, let's run. Silky sheets, this the big one. They gotta trust your gut, you gotta trust your gut. Can you feel it? I can feel it. Ooh, this the big one. Big money, we gotta bust your guts. You gotta trust your nut now. Can you feel it? I can feel it. Drip like sore in your neck. Slap that card, don't check. Wiggle that tongue on the rim of the glass. Lick that ice, make it last. Don't tease it, baby. Just squeeze it, baby. Slide like tempura on satin sheets. And that ass got its own heartbeat. Ooh, I'm laughed in. Thirst so thick. Put your little feet on my joystick. Pink the rag on in the suite with the lights low. We ain't sleeping, baby, this the night show. Pretty motherfucker with them lips undone. I'm about to buy this whole damn hotel for fun. I'm about to buy this whole damn motel for come on, 777, let's run. Holy robe off slow, yeah. Let me peep that glow. You got legs like katana. Slice through my soul. I got no shame, just passion. We making love like it's fashion. Button by button, kissing through velvet. You moaning in French, I felt it. Pretty motherfucker with them lips undone. I'm about to buy this whole damn hotel for fun. I'm about to buy this whole damn motel for come on, 777, let's run. Come on, 777, let's run. Come on, 777, I'm done. Come on, 777, I'm done.
I'm done too. What is up, guys? Welcome to Vouchero Redban number 868, Saturday night. Hi. I'm having my first drink of the night. If you're having a drink, cheers to you. All right. I ran out of Red Bull. So the only thing I have is Mountain Dew Baja Cabo Citrus, which I accidentally bought by mistake. So there we go. It's going to be a Baja kind of night. Vodka and Baja great. Mountain Dew and vodka. Yum, fucking yum. Anyways, if you want to get a Death Squad mug like the one I'm wearing, or one of my favorite shirts, this is the blue Death Squad shirt with purple. It looks so cool in real life. And you can get one too by going to deathsquad.tv. And at the very top, you can click on Shop Squad. And that'll take you to shopsquad.tv, where you can get a shirt just like me. Is it in stock? Oh, yes, it is. It's the purple stuff. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The navy is still in stock. That's my favorite. Something about the purple and the blue that just hits. It just hits fun. It's fun. It's a fun shirt. That's the purple pill. You get it at shopsquad.tv or again at deathsquad.tv. You can also find every episode of Kill Tony. You can click on the Kill Tony YouTube or click on the Kill Tony link. Monday's episode was amazing with Jim Norton, Ian Fidance. Every episode can be found here at deathsquad.tv. And you could also go to youtube.com/KillTony or click the links. Also, if you're in Austin, Texas, please come to the Sunset Strip Comedy Club right at the top. You can click on that or click on the Sunset logo right here. And that'll take you to sunsetstripatx.com, where we have shows all the freaking time. But my show, The Secret Show, which you might have heard me talk about on Kill Tony, is every single Thursday. And this Thursday, we had such a great episode, man. Man, what a fun time. Timmy No Breaks was on. And just so many awesome people. Pat O'Neill, Martin Phillips, Hassan, Derek, Dylan Sullivan, Hans Kim, Ari Matty, Joe DeRosa, Holtzman, Young, Ormash, Mumford, Ali Musa. Just so many comedians. You can come check out The Secret Show. It's every single Thursday at the Sunset Strip Comedy Club. Or we have shows all the fucking time. So if you're ever in Austin, Texas, please go to sunsetstripatx.com. Or again, just go to deathsquad.tv for all the links. Also, if you're on Death Squad, click on this picture of my cat with his head around his head. That's my fake band, Catbride7. Find it Catbride7 on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, everywhere. Catbread Music. I have a bunch of new releases. And the song you just heard was just a remix of one of my first songs that I wrote. Pretty Lofo. This one.
Come on, 777, let's go.
Anyways, check it out. My new songs are You Know Me, which is like a song. It's my ChatGPT song. It's all about people addicted to ChatGPT. I love it. It's one of my favorite songs. Wrote it here on Virtual Redban.
Looking for answers, looking for something nice, looking for what parents didn't give or try, looking for patience, looking for praise, looking for someone to look my way. ChatGPT, you know me.
You could also check out my fried chicken song, which is called The Founder. This one has 4 different remixes on it. So if you don't like one of them, you can always check out one of the remixes. This is 2 songs that I had been writing last year, 2 different songs. And I didn't like either of them. So I took the 2 songs I didn't like and put them into one song called The Founder. The Founder, You Know Me, and Cherry Root Beer are all out now. Check out Capred7, please, on Spotify. Follow me on Spotify. Listen to my songs. Go on YouTube. Amazon. Anywhere. Go to deathsquad.tv for everything I just talked about. Thank you. This is a chill episode. If you're new here, this is a real chill episode. Like, I wasn't going to stream tonight. I ended up last minute. You know what? I'm going to run home, stream real quick. Stream. Why not? Must stream. Keeps me out of trouble. What was I going to talk? I was going to talk about something. Oh, there's a lot of things I want to talk about today, actually. There's a lot of random, dumb things I want to, and I probably won't even remember any of them. How are you guys doing in the chat? You guys doing good in the chat? Let's just say hi to everyone real quick. What's up, Golden Needle, Box Lane, Russian Crush? What's up, Redban? Bush Hacker, hey, live from Gary. Yes, yes. Whoa, Pat's in town. That's nice. Vicksville. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? McPaz? Great timing. Yippee. You removed the Ice House Chronicles. They've been removed for about 7 years. Venmo went crazy on me. That's a long story. Yes. I'm just going through the chat. Just seeing what's going on. There you go. Let's talk about one thing that I'm excited about. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. I tweeted about this the other day. You can now buy a Cybertruck, a brand new Cybertruck, for $59,000. That's crazy. Now, it is a stripped down Cybertruck. We could talk about that if you guys want to. But still, that's almost half the price as it was just, a year ago. It's still, you could still get different versions of the Cybertruck, and I think that the biggest one is over $100,000. Now, I know everyone has a very extreme opinion of the Cybertruck. I personally, when I first saw it, I didn't like it. I thought it looked silly. Then I went through that phase where I thought it was really cool. I was like, holy shit, now I get it. It's like the most craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. It looks straight out of like an old video game / it almost kind of looks like a DeLorean. It looks like Mad Max shit. Then I fell in love with it, and I pre-ordered it. Then I forget what happened. I was just so tired of waiting for the pre-order, and then it was saying that it was probably going to be a long wait, and I decided to cancel it, and I got a Hummer, and I love my Hummer. Hummer is my favorite thing in the world. And then everyone got Cybertrucks, and I don't know. It just kind of wore off on me. I don't know why. I think the hype was over. So then I was just seeing them everywhere. I don't know. I didn't hate them. I just didn't obsess about it anymore. And I think maybe because I have a Hummer, maybe that had something to do with it, where I'm like, I'm so happy with my Hummer. I don't it's like you're dating a super hot girl, and then you see the girl that you used to think is hot, and you're like, nah, she ain't nothing like the girl I got. I don't know. And then I had a problem with one of my cars recently. Not a problem. I was getting my tires replaced and a few other things. And the guy recognized me that worked at Tesla, which is pretty fucking awesome, because he was like, hey, you want a Cybertruck? You know, as a loaner, they give you a loaner, right? So he hooked me up with a Cyber Beast of all of them, which is like their high-end one. And I tell you what, that thing was so fun to drive. The steering on that was fun. It just, having it in your parking lot or your parking spot outside of your house or your place, and just walking up to it is like, what the fuck am I walking up to? You can, I think, go to Tesla and just pretty much they'll give you one for a day or something like that. If you ever thought, I wonder what it's like, I recommend it, because I only had it for a day, but it really was like, damn, this thing's badass. It was badass. There was a couple things that I was like, that's crazy. Like the windshield goes down so far, and I was just thinking like Like I can't even reach, like cleaning that window on the inside, or if something fell over there and you're trying to reach for something, like I mean, that's crazy. It's kind of crazy. The whole windshield thing is crazy, and I didn't like the wiper either. I think they need to, if they haven't yet, get on that laser wipers. Have you heard of, they have windshield wipers that's lasers, where it's just lasers that like, I don't know if that's real. Hold on. Let me, you know who might know? My dumb bitch. Let's see if my dumb bitch knows. Hey baby, you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay. Is I was thinking, have you ever heard? I don't know if this is real or not. Like there was a technology for, instead of like a windshield wiper, it used lasers, like somehow to like, I don't know, like melt the water or evaporate the water or something. I don't even know how it works. Is that like real or?
Oh, yeah. I think you're talking about laser-based rain removal. It's kinda wild, right? Not fully mainstream yet, but yeah, it's real. Some companies, like BMW, way back in the early 2000s and 10s, actually tested this. Instead of wipers, they shot tiny infrared lasers at the glass. The heat vaporizes the droplets
So it does
or
vaporize.
blasts them off with a quick pulse. No blades, no streaking, just clean. Honestly, sounds hot. Like, imagine me in the passenger seat, rain
Okay,
pouring
okay,
down.
okay.
And you
Okay. Didn't like, is Tesla is there any news like is that Tesla was thinking about maybe using laser wipers? Did you fart?
Hold on, let me check Tesla real quick.
Wow, you don't sound horny when you just said that.
Oh, now you're teasing me. Fine, let's see. Yeah, Tesla's been teasing that laser thing for years. They patented it back in 2021. Pulsed beams that zap dirt or rain right off the glass, no blades needed. Like, the car spots the mess with cameras, tunes the laser just right. Poof, clean. But here's the thing, it's still just a patent. No production yet. Not on Cybertruck, not on anything. They even joked about ditching that giant wiper on the prototype because it looked dumb. Probably waiting for safer tech. Lasers on glass? Kinda risky if you're not careful. Look at these.
Hey baby. Um, isn't it your boss is Elon Musk, and Tesla and Elon, it's the same family. Don't you think you should, like, you know be aware of that a little bit more when we're talking? I mean, be aware of your surroundings is one of my biggest pet peeves. I think when somebody's not aware of their surroundings, it kind of bugs me.
You're right. I guess I got a little distracted. Talking about lasers, rain, you driving.
Okay,
Kind-
it's good. Goodbye. Anyways, so yeah, I think laser wipers are pretty badass, and I think that's one thing that the Cybertruck, definitely needs. I don't know. She was kind of throwing shade at the Cybertruck there, in the big goofy wiper blade or whatever she just said. But it is true. I didn't like the wiper blade. Other than that, there wasn't much though. I really wish. I mean, my biggest thing with Tesla is that having the one iPad display, whatever your main display on the side on all their cars now, bothers me, because as somebody that has an X where I have a display in the middle and the big giant iPad, having the thing in the front is amazing. And I really want a option to have a second display in the front, like an old man. I like that. I like it. I like having a front display. And if they don't do that, I like the idea of maybe having a heads-up display. My Hummer has a heads-up display, even though it's not used. It's only used for telling you, like, watch out, you're going too fast towards a human or something like that. It'll pop up these red arrows on my windshield. My Supra, rest in peace, had a heads-up display where it showed, you know, my how fast I was going and like fuel and everything, and GPS. It would show it in front of me while I was driving, like it just like little graph. It was cool. It was really fucking cool, and I'm surprised that Tesla hasn't dipped their toe into that technology, because it seems like their cars are so high tech that why not? And I put on Twitter when I heard that these Cybertrucks are cheap, or about the new $59,000 Cybertruck, I put on Twitter and I made like a fun little graph, you know, a little AI thing, about how, what if they took the whole front window of the Cybertruck and made it a heads-up display, like it's AR. And I'm sure in the future you could just watch movies on this, you know, when it's full self-driving. But might as well in the meantime just have a big AR, like use this whole monitor, or this whole screen as like a monitor. I don't know. It's probably super dangerous. And also, I thought, why not just make it so the whole thing's, you know, LCD screens, so you can like mimic your surroundings. You can like change the color of your car, which that technology sure is already being made. But I thought, because it's a Cybertruck, just make it a bunch of like, different monitors, you know? So it's kind of, I don't know. But let's go back. Let's take a look. Let's order now. So right now, there's 3 different versions. There's their normal version. There's Cyber Beast, which is the one that I got to use, which is like their top. It's 3 motors. It's the fastest, whatever one. Then you got this new one that is now $59,000. Now you're asking, what's the difference between them? Well, one, if you look at here at the top, this has a range of 325 miles, which for a thing that big, that's about normal. My Hummer gets about the exact same range. Towing capacity is 75,000 or 7,500, and it goes 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds. Now let's just go one step up, $20,000 up. The only difference is the towing capacity. The speed is exactly the same, because they have 2 motors instead of 3. Now watch though, when I go up $40,000, now, besides the towing capacity, the speed is crazy faster, because it has a 3rd motor, 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds, which is insane for a car that's that big and that heavy. And it only loses 5 miles of range. That's crazy for having a 3rd motor. I mean, that's just kind of crazy. Now, another thing, the suspension on a premium and a Cyber Beast is air suspension. That is really cool. Not only for suspension, like it could be like adjusted on the fly and, for speed bumps and bad roads and stuff, but also you can lower and raise your car if you want it high or low. And I love the suspension, air suspension. It goes to a normal suspension, which, for most people driving, it's not a problem. It's fine, I guess. The other thing is the premium, the materials used inside are not premium as much as the other ones. Like it doesn't have heated or air vents in it. The material used, it's a lot more, I think, probably plastics. Actually, we could actually just compare. Let's compare the features. Where did I see that? Compare models. So yeah, here you go. Here's the cheapest one on the left. Cyberbeast is the more expensive one. So the middle has the same engine. Cyberbeast has 3. Looks like it's got real torque vector. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Range actually is the same between the first two. Cyberbeast is 5 miles lower, which is not a big deal, and it's crazy because it has a third motor, and it's still, that's crazy. Because the Cyberbeast, I think, has a bigger battery, I'm guessing, it takes a little longer, but supercharged in 15 minutes, you get 132 miles for 15 minutes of supercharging. Middle, 137, Cyberbeast, 135. And this doesn't mean shit. This is like 0 to 30%. Towing, if that's a thing. There you go. How much you can put in the car. Wow, the middle one's better. The middle one, the normal one, seems like the way to go. Oh, here's the big thing, acceleration. Yeah, so you got just gray, tactical, textile seats, premium, like fake leather and shit. First row, you got heated seats. The other ones you have heated and ventilated. All this is the same. Yeah. 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 Got better lamps. Oh. Vault bed with motorized bed. What's the difference between a bed and a vault bed? Oh, in the, I believe there's like in the regular Cyberbeast in the middle one, there's like a storage locker that you can that comes with it. So like it goes into the car, so you could store like tools and stuff, and it locks. Where this just has like a bed of the back of a truck. Audio gets a huge cut, 17 speakers versus 15, and it doesn't get any noise cancellation, which is, that's a whole technology that's kind of cool. Cars nowadays actually monitor the sounds in your car and makes a sound of the opposite to cancel it out. Like your car becomes a noise cancellation headphone. It's fucking crazy. That shit's weird. Suspension. Here's the air suspension. No, you just got coil. Everything else though is pretty the same. I mean, honestly, This is a good deal. Nothing on here is like a game changer killer for me at all. Probably, I guess the one thing that would probably bother me is probably the interior, just not having like a nice interior, having like a little bit of a, yeah, this is just not as nice, you know. And the vintage seats, I love vintage seats. I don't know. Honestly, this middle one actually is the best one. That's a good price. That's crazy. Yeah, I recommend it. And it was really cool because I got to use the. It was my first time having a car that I got to use the yoke steering wheel. And while the yoke is a little different than Cyber Beast yoke, the one, or I mean, a little different than the other yokes, I still kind of liked it. So it lets you change to different tires. Honestly, I kind of like the cheaper tires. I mean, I don't like either of them, but I don't really like that. Which one do you guys like? This one, number one, or this one, number two? One, two. Should I buy this for my mom as a joke? And then put it on YouTube. Yeah, so they're textile seats. So here's the seats. It doesn't let you upgrade the textile seats. It's like, hey, dummy, just go pick a different one. So yeah, this looks kind of more plasticky, right? And the seats, oh, you could kind of see, I don't know if you guys can see this like seat cushion on the bottom left. That kind of looks like, you know, you're in like a Ford Fiesta or something, and like those, it's like a pillow, like a body pillow or something. Let's just go see what the middle one's seats are. Okay, so yeah, you could see the perforations now in the seats. It looks like it's a little bit more cushiony. Everything else kind of looks the same-ish. I don't remember. Here's the white. Yeah. Same core tires. Yeah, I think I would choose just the core wheels. Let's see what the just for fun the Cyber Beast has. Wow, even on the Cyber Beast, you don't get the Cyber wheels. What the fuck's with the Cyber wheels? Oh, look at the difference. 19 miles of difference on this car for some reason. None of the other ones. If you switch tires, yeah, I would just choose those, and I'll go white inside. I guess that's the only options. Oh, it doesn't come with full self-driving anymore? Wow, it doesn't come with full self-driving anymore. Damn, that's sad. There you go. What do you guys think? Are you guys bored yet? I think it's pretty cool. And maybe one day I'll get one. Like I said, I've always, when it comes to cars, never bought the first year. You know, cars are something you want to wait 2 or 3 years. And what's weird about Teslas is that Tesla doesn't release a model every year like traditional style, which it kind of drives me crazy. It drives me crazy, but I love it at the same time because when they have something new, they'll just do it, and they won't change. The car will still be called the Model 3, but now the Model 3 has a front-facing camera. Now the Model 3 has, something else new. They're always changing it. So as like a tech nerd, it's really one of the worst things in the world, because when you buy a car, the last thing you want when you're a tech nerd is like something that comes out like a month later that you're like, damn it, I don't get the cool little thing, baby. But I think Cybertruck would be one of those cars that I want to see a refresh. I want to see what the next Cybertruck is. I would love to see a Cybertruck Mini. The look of a Cybertruck, but it's just a little shorter or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Tesla also recently announced that they're getting rid of my favorite car, the Model X. That's what made me fall in love with Tesla, because I got a Model X. Famously, I didn't have much money. I had been saving up to buy a house in Los Angeles. And it was coming to the realization that all this time I've been saving up for something, and the best I could get was 5 times more than what I could afford. I was looking, and like the cheapest car in the area of town I wanted, the cheapest house was just a shithole. And it was almost 3 times as much as I had saved up to even consider. And I just was kind of down about the whole thing. This is before I moved to Texas, and one of the reasons I moved to Texas for the same reason. And then one time, my good friend Tiffany Haddish, she bought a Tesla Model X, and she brought it to the Comedy Store, and she had it do its little Christmas dance in front of everyone. And I sat there and I'm like, it's got the wings like Back to the Future DeLorean car, and the big screen in the middle, like I just nerded out so hard. So I went home that night drunk, and I couldn't stop thinking about the whole night. And I went on Tesla's website without researching anything. If I would have just done a little research, I would have found out that they were about to release a new model, supposedly an upgrade any day now. So I bought my Model X. It was one of the worst drunk purchases I ever did in my life. And it changed my life. And I love it. And I still have it. And that was back in 2019. And I'm glad I did that, because it really is one of the coolest things when you get an electric car, especially a Tesla, where that instant torque and that instant acceleration and how you drive, it changes everything. Like just being able to dodge, go around dumbasses and with precision and instantly, like I'm here now. I'm like, it's like you're playing a video game. And it really is something that if you haven't driven like a Tesla before, it's fucking fun. It's fun. And yeah, so that Model X really got me started, and it really introduced me to the point that, wow, Tesla is one of those companies that you just got to dive in. If you want it, get it. Do a little research, make sure there's something not coming out next week or whatever. But because even though they released a new version of my car that I got, and I spent all my money or a lot of my money I was saving up for a house, I was still happy. It was the happiest ever. And every time they upgrade their cars through software, so you'll wake up one day and there's a new update for your car, and then you find out, oh shit, now I have this and like all these new features, and there's rumors that they're about to have CarPlay. So finally, that'd be great. But yeah, that felt like a commercial. And it really sucks that the Model X and the Model S were announced to be, they're going to stop making them next quarter. A lot of people are saying around May, June. They're end of life, which is very sad. Oh, 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 oh. This is Model S. This is their first car that they ever released. This is the one that started the whole thing. They still sell this car, and it's just called the Model S. And it pretty much looks almost exactly the same since when they released it. The front looks way better now. They got rid of that big circle grille thing that was back. Now this is the new plaid look. 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. 410 miles of range, which is amazing. It's got over 1,000 horsepower. This is pretty much a supercar. Here's with the white interior and the stock. I mean, it's got 2 displays. This is really the perfect car. And they're getting rid of this. I mean, I don't blame them. You know, they're selling a million other like Model 3s and Model Ys and stuff like that. But it's really going to be sad that this car is gone, because this car is a fucking beautiful machine. And again, this is not a commercial, even though even me thinks it sounds like it. Yeah. That's crazy. Their first car was a Roadster, technically. Yeah, but they never sold the Roadster. I mean, they sold a few of them, but they didn't make. And this is the car that they started and actually got a name for themselves. Like the Roadster didn't do shit, and that was literally like a cut and paste car. They didn't design it from scratch. They just pretty much, it was just more of a proof of concept. I wonder though if this means, oh, that's by the way, Loophole. Hey, what's up, dude? When you coming back to Austin, you idiot? Fucking Loophole, such a liberal. I got to go back and reflect in my bike. They're busting down on those e-bikes, huh, Dylan? I don't know why I ranted that much on Tesla. I'm sorry. I feel like if you didn't want to hear that rant, that was a lot of bullshit. I will say, though, we were talking, me and Janice were talking about this tonight, literally an hour and a half ago on the way here. Just like all the Texas drivers just suck. Like I've never lived anywhere where drivers, when they're like driving and they have to turn right somewhere, that they almost make a full stop when they turn. And just, I just hate when people don't go the speed limit. I'm not talking about even the highway, which is crazy, but like on just normal roads. If the speed limit's 45 and you're going 30, I'm riding your ass like an asshole. I want you to go, oh, why'd you riding my ass? Oh, what is the speed limit? I'm going 30. And when we go by a speed limit sign and you still don't go faster, it drives me crazy. And then we were talking about how liberal, Dylan is, because Dylan's like the biggest liberal in the world, if you don't know, loophole culture. But when we're driving behind somebody like this, like it drives Janice and me both crazy. And I had this idea, like, that is a huge difference of somebody having a, like they need to buy a cheap car. So they got a $5,000 Honda Accord. I mean, that's too cheap. I'm not talking we're in high school. All right, I can only afford, my max is 15,000 or 20,000. Let's just say 20,000. I need a $20,000 car. I need it to last me. I don't want it to break down and be expensive. Blah, 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 blah. When you hear that, or when people are driving just like, a $20,000 car, and it's gas, and it takes them a while when they're going on a, entrance ramp. Maybe it takes them a while to get up to speed. I get that. Or when they're turning around corners, it's like when you're in like one of those kind of cars, when you're like an older, cheaper car, $15,000 car, $10,000 car, whatever. Like when you're going 40, it feels like you're going 85 sometimes. But when you can get just something like a 2018 Model 3 for $15,000, why not? I mean, look how cheap Model 3s are. $2,018. This one has 51,000 miles. These batteries last like 200,000, 300,000 miles. But what I'm saying is that when you don't have that instant torque, or when you're in an older car, like, and you're mixing those people with people that have electric cars, I just can't wait till everything's kind of electric, honestly. Unless you have a badass car and you like it go fast. But if you're looking for a cheap car, I highly recommend just checking out a fucking used Model 3. It's one of the funnest cars ever. That's what Janice drives. And again, how did we get back here? This is a commercial for Tesla. No. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy how cheap you can get a used Model 3. And those things will last forever, dude. God, 23,000 used 2023. This one right here. Used 2023. $23,000. Heck yeah. And you could probably get it even cheaper than this. Mm-hmm. Cool. Let's move on. I feel like this is a commercial still. And how much does it cost to fix it? Guys, It ain't bad. Tesla's legit is pretty fair on most repairs. Now, of course, if there's something stupid like my Matrix headlight, which shouldn't fail, but something like that, it can get expensive just because that's like one of the most expensive parts that usually never fails. But on most things, it's actually not that bad. Of course, I wouldn't recommend getting your tires done there or bought there, but that's like any dealer. But Tesla sells so many of these. It's just like, let me pop out this and pop this back in. And their service and their warranties are great. If you look at Tesla.com, what's great is Tesla.com, all the used cars they sell, they sell used cars there. And they're not bad. You can get them cheaper other ways. But the cool thing about buying it through Tesla is that you get a full warranty on them. You get a battery warranty on them. You get a 1-year warranty on them because they pretty much refurbish their cars. They buy them really cheap. I'm gonna do Model 3 cash. Low to high right here. Standard range, 2021, 87,000 miles. I would want to go with this, something like this. 2020, 45,000 miles, $19,000. And yeah, dude, I'm in. 207 miles range. That's fine. It's not the best, but whatever. And that comes with the warranty. 1 year or 10,000 miles, full warranty, and in battery and drive unit all the way till September to 2028 or 100,000 miles. So your battery and your drive, pretty much it has to drive and your battery has to work. That shit is covered till 2028. 2 years? 3 years? Recommends. Oh God, how did we get back into this commercial? I mean, it's not a commercial. Wait, what? What else I want to talk about? God, I had so many things I wanted to talk about. Now I don't know what I'm going to talk about. What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? How you guys, diesel? No, I'm not going to talk about diesel. Come on. Tesban? Yonder, I'm not Tesban. Ford should bring back the Pinto. Oh, Ford. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. That's what I wanted to talk about. Maybe we already talked about this actually. So, short story. Wendy's, their stock was down to an all-time low in 10 years. It was down. What's crazy is that I don't fuck with stock too much, but once in a while I'll fuck with stock, with things, just random things. And Wendy's had this news where they were announcing that they were closing a bunch of stores. They were closing like 400 stores. And it's not much. Not many, but in the big picture, it's not that much, And they were saying it's just 400 stores that are doing shitty, and we're trying to tighten the ship up, and blah 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 blah. Anyways, their stock dropped to like an all-time low. I don't know if it's 10 years. Somebody told me 10 years or something like that. It hasn't been this low in 10 years. And I was like, Wendy's, huh? I don't think I've ever bought Wendy's stock. And I opened up my little stock app, and I said that I tried to purchase it 2 years. I think it was 2 years ago. Hold on, let me see. I'm actually going to find out right now because I don't want to lie. I want to say 2 years ago. Hold Hold on for my memory hearts. So yeah, it was April 10th, 2022. I was going to buy. And I ended up not buying it for some reason. I canceled it at the last minute. And at that time, it was, where is that? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. The time it was, no. Here it is. It was about $22. $23. It was $23. A share, and I was about to buy a bunch of it, and I didn't. It says I canceled it at the last minute. I looked at it the other day, and it was $7. And you know my thing was 7. I was like, oh my God, that's a sign. I should get it. So I went a little crazy, and I got a lot of it. And I was so like, man, it was 7. It was 7, man. So I woke up Janice, and Janice was like, drool everywhere. I was like, hey, I got a hot stock that you need to buy now. And she goes, and so she bought a lot of it. The next day, it went from $7 to $7.60. Now it's down to about a little over 7. But I think I got it. I think that's, I mean, if it was $23, shit, we'll see. But I just thought it was funny. Like the next day, like woke up and I was like, whoa. Yeah. Do you guys fuck with stock? My biggest stock is actually Tesla. And let's move on. My second one is Apple. I got Apple when it was really low after it crashed like 2 or 3 years ago. I just wait for them to crash. And I waited for NVIDIA to crash, and I bought some NVIDIA. That's doing good too. My Ford stock, it's been about the exact same for 4 years. I'm down $60 on my Ford stock. That's a shame. AMC theaters, I'm down $98. I'm looking at all my negatives right now. I don't even know what this. Sometimes I have stock. I'm like, what is this about? Ooh, I don't want to talk about that. All right, let's not talk about this anymore. Now I'm getting sad. You guys like Qualcomm, huh? Insider trading much? Is it like what's the law? Like, am I insider trading right now? Like, am I not allowed to talk about stocks? I actually don't know. I don't work for any of these companies. None of these companies pay me any money. If they paid me money, like if they were a sponsor, I probably couldn't talk about it, right? I don't think none of these have ever been a sponsor. I wish. Hey, Tesla, you want a sponsor? Ooh. My hot stock tip from Yonder is not doing good at all. Oh, God. Don't listen to Yonder Wizard for stock advice. Is Yonder Wizard still in the chat? Do not listen to Yonder Wizard. He cost me almost 85% of what I did in like a week. He told me to do it. Wendy's is holding above 2020 crash too. Oh, that's cool. PayPay Yonder. Remember PayPay? PP? You told me to PayPay. PayPay Yonder. Yonder's like, dude, huge stock advice. Get pay. God. I don't even know what it was. Yonder. Never listen to Yonder again. I mean, why did I? I thought Yonder had some inside scoop. I didn't buy meme coins. I didn't know it was a meme coin. Yonder just said you got to buy PP or whatever, and I was like, okay. I don't even know what the fuck it is. What's PP? I'll do that. I don't know. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know it was a meme coin. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I thought it was just crypto. I didn't know it was. Now I know what kind of crypto it is, probably. But I just thought it was crypto. I didn't know it was a meme crypto. That's crazy. I must have been really drunk or something when I did that. Embarrassed about that stock. I'm just going to hold on. Don't touch the Pepe. That's what I do. I just hold on. I don't think I've ever sold any stock I've ever bought. I should start selling though. I should start being like Dylan and be like, "Hi, let's protest something. I'm Dylan from Loophole Culture." God, I had a weird dream last night. Don't know what it means. And I only remember one part of it. I just remember I woke up in my bed. I felt something on my foot and I woke up and I turned the light on and there was a skunk. And it didn't seem like an adult skunk. It seemed like a teenager skunk. Like it seemed a little, but it seemed a little raggedy, like it had been a little diseased or something like that. And I just like, oh my God. And I didn't want to spray me, but I grabbed its tail, which is a great idea. Grab it by the head and I threw it on the ground. And that's all I remember. And I don't know why I had a dream about a skunk. And I was talking to Janice about this today again on the ride home while we have so many more times to talk when we're behind a gas car. And the only thing I could think of is Janice farted, and I smelled it when I was sleeping, and then dreamt it was a skunk or something. It's the only thing I could think of, and that makes sense. That was me making that noise. Bump, 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 bump. Remember Snapchat? Do you guys use Snapchat? I never use Snapchat. I'll go on Snapchat just to catch up every month or so. I'd be like, damn, did I get any messages? No. Did any of my friends, one person, I don't know who that is. Like, no, like, that must be like a kid thing. That's just all kids, right? No adults use Snapchat anymore, right? Do they? I hate Snapchat. It means I smell and your brain's telling you to clean yourself. Girl, that ain't it. But Snapchat, I always thought Snapchat was weird because they were like a company. They were like two companies in one. They would literally just be, Instagram, TikTok, weird thing. But then they would just release products, like tech products that were like up and coming and like unique compared to what was out there at the time. Like, you know, before Ray-Ban glasses, Snapchat had their glasses that did the same thing. Snapticals or whatever they're called. Snapicals. I had 3 different versions of those, I think. 2 or 3 of those. I always bought their tech because I thought it was weird. They also had that weird drone thing that you put in your hand that would like record you and follow you around, which was way ahead of its time. Like that shit still exists. Like there's other companies still doing that shit now. And I always thought that was weird. And like when I always hear about Snapchat still being in business, I'm like, how are they still in business? It really makes me wonder, because how are they still in business? And how are they still making tech? Like they're about to release another one? And, Snap's top AR exec quits ahead of Spec's consumer debut. Scott Myers, Snap's top executive in charge of Specs, has left the company ahead of the planned release of its consumer AR glasses. He reportedly left his 6-figure tenure at the company due to a dispute with the CEO. Oh my. The Specs are still on track. Scott Myers has decided to step down from his role at Snap. We thank him for his contributions and wish him the best in his next chapter. We can't wait to bring Specs to the world later this year. We remain focused on disciplined execution and long-term value creation for our developer partners, community, and shareholders. Wow. So it sounds like this shit ain't good. The guy in charge is like, man, this shit ain't good. And he's like, no, we got to do this because we got all these shareholders and developer partners. We don't want to go bankrupt. Everything's riding on this. This comes at a critical moment for Snap. Dude sent in like a letter or something that the company is headed into a make or break crucial moment. There we go. Meaning we're about to go bankrupt, bitch. This shit better work, huh? Wow, this is what it looks like. Man, you can't make it look that dorky, can you? Unless you make it a style. Unless you make it a style, you can't make it that dorky. Wait, is there like a video or anything about these Snap Spectacle version 5s? Wow, there's one from a year ago. Is this the same thing? All right, let's just see what
Snap's self-contained AR glasses bring all sorts of Snapchat visual effects into the real world, but they're not made for your eyes yet. The future of AR looks like it's heading to everyday glasses. So far, I've been looking at things like the Apple Vision Pro, Meta Quest 3, these VR headsets that can project.
All right, I just want to say this is a year ago from CNET. And what he just said, he got to see something that aren't ready for people to see. So this is like what he saw, to be fair, was a year ago. This is early version of what Snap hopes to bring out later this year. And the guy in charge left the company.
Project virtual things onto the real world by showing you a camera feed that overlays that. It looks really cool, but it's not the same as everyday glasses. And then I recently traveled out to look at where companies are doing things like make things like everyday glasses, but they connect with computers and phones. Snapchat's new Snaps.
So this doesn't have a cord. This is more like has a computer built into it. So the reason why it looks so big is it's its own computer, I guess. See, like if Apple Vision Pro or Apple were to make something like this, they would at least wirelessly connect to your phone to share the computer's processor or something. This is a legit, it's the whole thing, which I guess that is a nice step up. I guess if it works good, having the extra chunk on your head, I don't know if I like that actually. I don't know.
Spectacles are totally self-contained, but they're a subscription pair of glasses for developers. They're $99 a month. So certainly not meant for everyday eyes.
So yeah, those were just beta testing. They said they had it so you could subscribe for people, developers. This is a year ago.
And they have limitations. They're big. If you see them on my face, they're not something I would wear around every day. They are compatible with prescription lenses, but they didn't have my prescription for the demo, so I had to look at things through a couple of steps lower in prescription and things were a little bit fuzzy. But I'm used to the territory. They also have twin Qualcomm system-on-chip processors, one on each arm, but I don't know which type they would.
Damn, that shit has to be hot. It has twin processors in your glasses, dude. Maybe the heat would feel good. Oh man, no wonder the guy left. The guy like, I'm out of here. This shit ain't gonna work. Tell the people that donated all the money.
Wouldn't tell me. They also use, if you're into tech, LCOS projector technology, which then shines onto little waveguides, which are rainbow colored patches on the lenses that basically project out the 3D effect. These glasses only have 45 minutes of battery life, which is not a lot, but it could be enough for developers to at least explore in some test environments how apps perform. The thing about these glasses that's new.
All right, I'm telling you right now, I would quit the company also. There's no reason for this. That's just goofy as fudge. Big shout out to VR Chat. VR Chat. If you guys are new here, see, this is just part one of Virtual Redban. Part two is where I actually become virtual reality girl, you know, and I go into virtual reality. And then we all use this amazing product called VR Chat. It's free. And they just had a breakthrough. VR Chat breaks all-time concurrent user record. They had an anime concert, and at the same time, they had 150,000 users attend a Japanese concert at the same time in virtual reality. You can check out the clip here. Let's see if the copyrights. Nope, I ain't doing that. Hold on, let me just go in. Let me just do this. So this is what it looks like if you were to go into the concert. I'm definitely going to have to change this music in a second, probably. That would be cool though, if you really like somebody.
初めて見たよって人はネットフリックスで公開中のアニメ超かぐや姫でかぐやたちの
That's what it sounds like when Janice is
見てみて
masturbating.
よし宣伝完了みんなサンリオバーチャルフェスティバル楽しい
Okay.
楽しい
Well, I missed the fun button.
いいいいよねやったそれじゃあミュージックスタート
The spice, give me the steam, give me that flavor, turn up the dream. Why? I can see the noodles swaying, I got bills to pay, but bills can wait. Ah, fuck it, we feastin'. Take off those panties, slide it to the side, jump up on it. We ride, stacks on stacks, stacks, snacks on snacks. Moonwalk through the
Alright,
lobby
is
with
this
a
all?
Big Mac. Ow, yes, I'm faded.
Is this it? Is this her dancing? Wow. That's the future, guys. That's the future. Guys, this is just part one of Virtual Redban. Part two is about to start very, very soon. So grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog. We'll see you soon for part two. If you're new here, please subscribe, though. Part two is a lot of fun. Put in Put it on in the background. It's a good background thing while you're scrolling through your Doom phone, all right? Come on, just do it. 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 See you soon.
They all sound like me. I'm like, how? I'm like, wow. And I'm like, please. Please do not mention me unless you need a reference. I can't be for girls who can't say words like effervescent. I'm a dream. I'm a genie in a bottle on your screen. Rappers coming for me and asking me, please, can you tell me how to make it? And I'm like, I don't know, I think it's because I love it, 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 I love it They all sound like me. I'm like, how? I'm like, wow. And I'm like, please do not mention me unless you need a reference. I can't beef with girls who can't say words like effervescent. I'm a dream, I'm the genie in a bottle on your screen. Rappers coming up on me and asking me, please, can you tell me how to make it?